In the beginning, we saw a flashback to day 1 of the alien invasion, where Lee and Evelyn Abbott, along with their children, are in a baseball game. Suddenly they saw giant fireballs raining down from the sky. All the people run to safe places along with their families. People are separated from their families and there is chaos and fear all over town. While in the street, Abbott's family has their first encounter with the aliens. Lee and Reagan hide in a restaurant along with all the other people from the monsters. Monsters are sensitive to any small sound and they attack anything that makes a noise. Now we come back to the present time. After the events of the first movie, the Abbott family is on the run. They return to their home and find that it is still filled with water from the leakage. We see Reagan continuing her father's research about the monsters and trying to find other survivors. The family is now